Hi, my name is Sahil Shah, and this is the Journey of the Intellect. Students embracing the global experience of traveling abroad. What is traveling abroad? Traveling abroad is when students spend a specific amount of time, anywhere from a few weeks to a calendar year, attending classes at another branch of the university or a partner university and immersing themselves in a new location, either domestically or internationally. What are the top places to study abroad according to survey results? So it depends on the type of immersion experience that the student wants to have, what experiences they want to partake in, and coupled with what they want to study. For example, Japan is really good for STEM students due to the constant technological innovations coming out of that country. Australia is best for people who like to stay active and spend time outdoors. Spain is known for their language immersion programs. Ireland is best for the performing arts. Germany and England are known for their business programs, and Costa Rica and Argentina are people who want to feel the cultural immersion the most. So, what are the positives of traveling abroad? So, first off, is the opportunity to meet new people, foreigners or locals. These people tend to be like-minded, and it's really good to build a network of people, of like-minded individuals, especially in other countries. So foreigners can be students either coming from your university or other universities coming to travel abroad in the same place as you. And locals can be local students attending the university that you're also attending. You can also explore the world, especially from a new perspective with the new cultures, food, and people. And through that, people tend to find themselves and find traits that they didn't know they had. What are the drawbacks of traveling abroad? First off, it can be costly, but the costs are subsidized by the university, so it is cheaper than just traveling to that country without the travel abroad program. Next can be the cultural shocks to the different food, people, or rituals that they may experience, but this tends to be the student's favorite part. Third is missing family and friends. But now in the 21st century with FaceTime, calling, and text messages, students don't tend to feel this as much. Next can be missing the campus feel. When you're traveling abroad, you're not traveling for that long of a period of time, so you'll have plenty of time to come back and enjoy all the campus activities. Next, you can miss out on a freshman semester, and a freshman semester can be huge for networking and learning your way around the university. But students tend to come back and they're able to hop right back on. And people are still always looking to meet new friends and they're able to attend their classes as normal. So, what are the key statistics for traveling abroad? So, there are five main groups that tend to travel abroad: STEM students, business students, social sciences, fine arts, and foreign languages. 65% of students who travel abroad for short term, which is 6 weeks or less. 33% travel abroad for midterm, which is one semester, and only 2% travel for long term, which is an academic or calendar year. Some more key statistics are the average price to travel abroad is $16,368, which is cheaper than if you were to visit that country for that same amount of time without traveling abroad. Last year, 188,000 students traveled abroad and were able to reap the benefits. 18 and the average age to travel abroad is 18 and three quarters, so you can tell these are freshman students, but people as old as 30 have traveled abroad and as young as 18. Out of all the students that traveled abroad last year, 67.4% of them were female and 32.6% were male. So what are the cost breakdown to traveling abroad? So first, it would be the flights to and from your destination. Next would be visas and necessary documents, such as a passport book if you don't already have it. Hotel, hostel, and stay. But that's what tends to be the most subsidized by the university. It depends where you stay, as you may stay with a host family or you just may stay in a hotel. The next four are food, drink, activities, and enjoyment. These happen on your personal dime as they would back at home. Next would be classes and enrollment. Again, when you travel abroad to take classes as well at the university, wherever you are. So you still have to pay for those classes. And lastly, can be any miscellaneous fees that are incurred while traveling abroad. So I was fortunate enough to be able to interview Professor Kelly McLaughlin personally, who is the director of study abroad and the deputy director of the Center for International and Personal Experience at Yale University, and he's also an assistant dean. So let's see what he has to say. So for graduation credits, he believes that traveling abroad is a great way for students to earn graduation credits in a different way. Below is a table for how Yale processes these transfer credits. So transfer credits are the same credits that if you were to come from a different school or transfer schools, but they are still processed and can go towards graduation. So what are the negatives of traveling abroad? So first can be FOMO or fear of missing out of campus activities, but students who travel abroad tend to enjoy the activities internationally more. And when they come back, they have plenty of time to still have the college experience. Next can be the time away from family and friends. But again, this is solved through FaceTime and other 21st century technology. And lastly, which I think is the biggest, adulting. Although these people are adults, when you travel abroad, there's a lot more things you have to look out for that you previously didn't have to. But students tend to become acclimated to this pretty fast and they learn a lot from it. And they can grow personally from this adulting experience. So what are the popular destinations he's seen at Yale? Many students from Yale tend to go to Western Europe, especially for business and medicine. And what are the costs for traveling abroad at Yale? So it depends again on the location and the duration, but Yale charges their home tuition plus a few extra fees, but they already are paying the home tuition, so it isn't that expensive. Or the student can pay for the cost of traveling abroad, so they can see and they can do whichever works out the best for them. Lastly, financial aid can be used towards travel abroad, which can reduce the cost even more. So what does he believe are the impacts on a student's future? So he believes that traveling abroad looks really good for future employers or potential schools. So it is something they can put on their resume, and future employers do like to see this. Clarity, students tend to find clarity and discovery, especially within themselves. And it's also a rare opportunity where you can spend an extended period of time in a different country, which students may not be able to get again. So here are a few testimonials I found from the University of Green Bay in Wisconsin. So first off is Jesse Wren. So he went to Bordeaux in France, and he believes it really changed him. He became more accepting of other cultures and gained a sense of confidence he never had. He also made friends, and he highly encourages traveling abroad to other students. Bryn Rasmussen went to Ecuador, and she learned more about herself as well as the other culture. She visited a cultural center which she really liked and enjoyed the dances and food. She made lifelong memories in Ecuador, and she really enjoyed her time over there. Macy Brown had an unforgettable experience in Scotland. She met people from all over the world, and she enjoyed the new food. She was able to complete many of the items on her bucket list and highly recommends traveling abroad. So all in all, I think traveling abroad is a great opportunity for students, and I highly recommend it for anyone who has the opportunity. Thank you.